because that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Secret number 2 is that everything in life is a choice. What's the word? Choice. Now, of course, that might seem obvious, but allow me to explain. We all know people that act like victims, yes or yes. They blame their parents for all their troubles, or that teacher in high school, or their spouse, or their boss, or their business. They blame everybody but themselves. And they don't seem to realize that it was their choices, what's the word? Choices that brought them to this point in their lives in the first place. True or true? You've probably heard about this victim mentality before. I've taught it many, many times. But let's just dig a little deeper on this power of choice. Say somebody says something that hurts one's feelings. A lot of people will snap back immediately. And even though they may feel bad afterwards, they'll say that they couldn't help it, that it was a reflex, it was a reaction that they couldn't help. Has that ever happened to you? Where you've reacted in a way that you weren't very proud of afterwards? If so, deep down, you know you can help it. You see, between the time that something happens to you, like a loved one saying something harsh maybe, and your reaction, there is a small space in time. Sometimes it's the littlest of space. And whether you realize it or not, in that space, you have a, here comes the big word, choice. A choice as to how you will react. It's true in every area of your life. When something bad happens, big or small, you have a choice, what's the word, as to how you deal with it. You choose whether you let something drag you down or lift you up. And when you truly understand this, it is very, very powerful. Yes or yes. Now, let's say you get fired or laid off, or your business, it goes bankrupt. How will you deal with it? Will you wallow in pity? Will you talk about how much your life sucks and how unfair everything is? Will you turn to endless hours on social media or mindless television, or worse, to drugs or alcohol for relief? Or will you look at your newfound freedom as an opportunity? What's the word? An opportunity, and be excited about what's to come. Actually, you know what? Let's just step back a little. Is it possible there were warning signs that you might have missed about all this? I mean, if we're honest, we know that no jobs are secure these days. And while you have more control with your own business, if you don't do it right, if you don't do your business right, well, you know it could fail too. So deep down, you might have a nagging suspicion that bad times could actually be ahead. And if you do realize that, you're making a choice. What's the word? A choice. Even if you do nothing, you're either choosing to wait and see what happens to you, or you are taking charge by doing something proactive. If you're in a job, wouldn't it make sense to possibly start a business on the side? If you're already a business owner, wouldn't it make sense to make some substantial changes if you think that there could be some troubles ahead? It's common sense. Yet, most people, either they don't realize that they have a choice in what happens to them, or they know they have a choice, but they choose, what's the word? They choose to do nothing. Imagine the heartache of foreseeing your job or business come to a screeching halt, or to foresee your marriage come to a bad end, or to watch your health plummet, and you chose to do nothing about it? How difficult would it be to live with that? The truth is, everything you do in life, whether you're proactive or reactive, is a choice. And all you have to do is recognize it and then exercise your choice muscle. I call it a muscle because it really is like a muscle. We get better at using our power of choice the more we use it. Let me say that again. We get better at using our muscle, our power of choice, the more we use it. Now, did you notice how secret 1 and secret 2 go together? Secret 1 is that the world is subconsciously set up for you to stay mediocre. And by recognizing that and by using secret number 2, the power of choice, we can break free. Very powerful. Yes or yes. So powerful, in fact, that secret 1 and secret 2 could help you bridge the desire gap all by themselves. But it is the third secret. What secret? The third one that will seal the deal. Secret number 3